he's going to be okay to surf. We'll let you know. J.Robinson, M.Mignot, and R.Callinan in the lineup now for heat number 7 from Meriwether Beach, kicking things off for us this morning.
Yeah, on the backhand here, nice little float across that section. And let's see what this inside starts to do as he winds up around here. Beautiful trademark carve that we know from Ryan. Just set up that nice little snap in the pocket. And for a wave that didn't really have much opportunity, he surfed that up. He surfed that really well. So just a nice opening score for Ryan.
A lot of great memories, including a final appearance. Runner-up to Ethan Ewing a couple of years ago. M.Mignot sliding out on his opener, the rookie representing France.
Famous for its big, heavy left-hand sort of consequential waves, and we'll get back to that. We see
M.Mignot, the French-Mexican, running down the line. Riding the JS Industries surfboards. Really spring-loaded, was incredibly clutch multiple times this season, and Portugal also had a key heat win with his air game in El Salvador. Sticking to the face there and getting a nice little warm-up in. It's for rookies, but we did see a rookie win last year. Let's see how he goes.
Yeah, so here we go. A couple of nice, quick, snappy turns in succession, followed by that combo with that couple of carves back into the sauce here. And wave just sort of dying in energy, but looking to get some sort of a finish here on the inside. And he does tap it here. So there's a little bit of work done out the back and a nice little jab. Being at lowers, he hasn't really found that success yet. And it looks like he's going to open up his account now.
J.Robinson has made the semifinals here in the past. Nice clean start going vertical. Traction on the roundhouse cutback. Builds up some board speed. Gets out in front. Sharp Eye Surfboards, famous for going incredibly fast. A lot of busy work to get the speed for the end section, but lightning fast in his reaction. J.Robinson gets the completion on his opening ride.
He threw that little inside section, but just ready to pounce on an instant. Let's break down what happened in the beginning. Snap up the top. Just so controlled and so sure-footed. He just has that really nice center of gravity. And you just know that he is going to finish. He's got that sort of, the body language is indicating that he is not going to fall, that he knows this game so well. Squeeze it through this inside, and I mean, right here he's looking pretty calm, pretty relaxed, but I like what you said, Joe, just able to turn on a dime, and timing here, perfect. Gets the fin release.
He still is lightning in a bottle. He completely owned that first heat of the opening round on his campaign to win another bell. And now watching the last wave of R.Callinan.
Wow, I mean, I'm already liking what I'm seeing. And this wave here, not easy to ride. Looking like maybe the first wave that set had so much lump and bump. Ryan did such a good job at negotiating that. Behind him, Jack. See this wave face a lot smoother. Second wave of the set. See what Jack's got on offer here. Nice little float to transition into this turn where he lays it on rail. See if he can get up into the lip, see what this inside section provides. But Jack's looking he's looking connected. He's looking pretty calm. Probably wants to get a finish here. Just sign off on this second wave, which he does. Ryan and Jack, and then Marco behind them. See a lot of foam, a lot of lump and bump on the face here. Jabs it up into the pocket. Doing really well to negotiate. Throws in a bit of tail slap regression there. And goes to the layback. So 3 turns out the back for Marco. Looks like we might have a bit more movement.
Priority with R.Callinan. He will lock into the wall. Nice clean lines. Hasn't even picked up his rail yet. It goes over the top of a big section. He's spent a lot of time with Mark Occhilupo in his lifetime on some surf trips over the years. He'll fade and now look for something fun on this inside wall. Starting to grow. Big section on the windup. Callinan drills it. Nice read for the Australian vet into his 7th season competing on the championship tour. Then to a 5.5, and then we saw this one.
Yeah, this is my favorite wave of the heat so far. Just such a good read. Just that redirection there, straight up into the lip. The projection he got was so amazing. To stick with this, have the read to get around this section and drop down into this little bowl here. I mean, it's my favourite wave of the heat. This little read here is perfect. Comes through the inside, doesn't overcook it, just waits for this inside section, gets the release on the tail. Let's have a look here from this angle. Just completely upside down, redirection there. Degree of difficulty super high, so that's going to be feeling super good for Ryan.
Lucky for Ryan to have him as a mentor, a real close family friend. As this continues here, M.Mignot lit up his previous wave, a 6-1-0, just left fishing on that messy one. Always a threat at pipeline as well. He's had some incredible performance there over the years as we lock in with M.Mignot. Throwing down a carve and kicking out, chasing a 4.5. Join the Yeti series with riders like J.Robinson rolling in, giving us so much entertainment this season. World number 9 into stop number 5 of the year. Jack Robbo now has a bowling section, leans back, throwing out that front side slash. Fades in the pocket and section.
That's going to be feeling good. And first thoughts that came to this wave here was, oh, beautiful bowl to this one. And I was like, yeah, the clue is in the title. We're at the Bell's Bowl. But it really did just have that beautiful bowl to it. You know, it looks great. And Jack's boards are looking amazing underneath his feet. That's my takeaway as well. I think just so responsive, right? Like he can turn it on a dime.
Mignot now has priority. We'll see what R.Callinan just did.
Yeah, let's catch up. So one big belt straight off the top, sort of a bigger, more open face wave. Drives up into the second section. That was more vertical. Releases the fins though out the back as well. Wave starts to slow up a bit here. But it looks like this section steepens up and Ryan goes to town.
Enormous playing field that we have here at Bells Beach. The sandstone cliffs just glowing in the backdrop. Quick up and down there. M.Mignot trying to find a wave in a section to get into the top 2. Jack out front. Ryan is second. M.Mignot up and down on that inside corner. Now needs a 6.47. Here comes R.Cal. Quick check on that oncoming section. Nice flow and pace throughout this entire heat. And pushing into his closeout hammer. He'll ride away. Bells is going to give you time. And you need to give it timing, right? I mean, for Ryan, he's showing that this entire heat. I just love his commitment to the big sections. Nothing's forced.
I mean, Ryan's putting on a good demo here. I mean, he did take this wave. He's trying to improve on a 5.63. Foamy, frothy wave. A hard one to surf, but he just does it so well. Beautiful transition straight up into the lip there. Looking pretty connected, and I think once you drop it, Marco, up and running.
Mignot on the windup. Wow, a lot of spray off the tail of that JS. Section grew in front of him, matched it with a nice clean finishing move. He has been the most active in this heat. The rookie now catching 9 waves. One of Jack's pet events, but he certainly lifted his performance on finals day in Abu Dhabi. Marco's wave.
Yeah, so one big slice up into the lip, gets another jam in the pocket, but
so he's hoping to find one major section. It can be a closeout. He's proved that this year a couple of times with his ability above the lip. Rushing this section's J.Robinson from WA. Little step down and just a mid-climb there. He'll be just getting a ride into the beach. Inside the top 10, trying to crawl closer into a final 5 position. But he adapted to try to give himself a chance with a big full road at the end. Marco will have another chance later on today in the elimination round. As we check out the numbers, dominations from the Australian vets,